As you yell out Caius, there is no response. You get the sense that, you guys rolled pretty well, so, the soul would be trapped within the circle. Whenever the circle is broken, the soul is free.
Well, Klaus, you said that the soul was in the notes, right?
There were details about the, about the methods of doing this in the notes.
Let's reverse engineer it.
Oh, I thought there was a ritual. I thought there was like a crystal or something that had her soul in it.
No, the circle itself used these black crystals that are crushed up and formed into these.
Alright.
What you have...
I'm gonna go back to that black crystal circle.
What you have seems to be his research notes.
Ah,
Oh wait, technically I do have not, don't I?
how you described it was okay.
So,
So what I want to do is, I guess, between all of our knowledge, everything that we've learned about this place, I want to use this circle I want to infuse it with the energy of, probably Dracon, and I want to try to repay him the soul that I already offered.
But that's the daughter's soul.
Wait.
She's in it. What? No, that's it. No.
Hold on, would we know about this? What he's trying to pull?
it is...
Or what I'm trying to use the soul for.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
No, we're
Stop it.
not doing that.
This is something that you would have to vocalize, and it would be somewhat obvious. Would you still like to do that?
Yeah, I would tell them that the soul is either confined in this space, released into the ether where nobody knows where it is, or given to Dracon.
Into the ether, where it will then ascend to a higher plane and live out a life in peace and harmony with its parent gods.
And where do you think my soul is gonna go when I die?
If I was a drink,
In hell.
you keep this shit up and
No,
it's just
okay.
mine.
I will serve my patrons forever.
Right, but you made
and
a
I will
deal,
be
she
living
didn't.
and conscious forever.
Cast knock on the rune.
Alright, you cast knock upon it. The black crystals slowly shift outwards and then suddenly jerk. They begin to line up along the walls, and a faint wisp slowly dances up.
Bye! Telepathically, goodbye! Your brother loves me.
So what you're saying is Noct can break magical bindings for circles of death.
Have you read Knock?
Yes, I have read that.
Really, a
Many
multi-tool.
times.
Surprisingly
exercise
useful.
a ghost.
It's like apparently it can pull ghosts out of people, which makes
Yeah.
sense.
It's hilarious, man.
The whole pulling ghosts out of a person thing, I hated that to him because I thought that was hilarious and I loved it.
To be fair, it takes an action, so you could try to tackle me.
Well, I'm right behind you. I'm gonna try to make sure you don't do
I
that.
don't care. The whole thing is that the way it's being used in all these senses doesn't make any sense.
Well, to be fair, technically the soul is trapped or locked
A
inside
target
of that
that is
crystal.
held shut by a mundane lock or is stuck or barred becomes...
I also want to point out, if you simply, took your finger and broke the circle, the same effect would happen.
Yeah, like you could break the circle just by doing it, but it's not barred, it's not locked, it's not a lock. It's
The
not
soul is
magical.
trapped within
It
the
is
circle.
It
How
is
about
trapped, as in
honestly
soul
like
trap.
I like to imagine like honestly like doing the knock spell and just when no one's looking just like smudges the line with his foot.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like soul binding. It's not like
Well, if you choose a target that is held shut with an arcane lock, that spell is suppressed.
it's not an arcane lock. They are trapped, as in their soul is trapped.
Effectively,
Are we
if
gonna-
it wasn't such an easy method to break it, then normally that doesn't work. As he casts knock
Arcane
upon it, the very loud noise shakes a few crystals loose.
And maybe that was a bad idea.
I'm just saying, like the whole point of the spell is to unlock things and to unbar things, not to remove souls from places. Like it doesn't make any
Oh,
sense.
I was suppressing the arcane trap.
It's not an arcane trap.
It's a little thing about magic, okay? magic does whatever the hell it feels like doing.
And even if it was an arcane trap, it doesn't unlock traps. It doesn't dispel traps. It doesn't break traps.
It's not a. Are we gonna argue about the methods of the knock spell for like an hour?
I'm just saying.
We can talk about this in between sessions.
Or bar.
I'm just saying. Wait,
Effectively, if it's something that takes only a moment and it's something that the knock spell can reasonably do, then any spell for that matter can reasonably do and is easily achieved by another method. I typically just hand it to it.
yeah, but dispel magic is specifically would be the spell for this case. Because it's
Right.
a spell.
Fine,
It
then I
is-
don't cast knock.
It doesn't matter.
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
I don't
Micah.
care. I don't care. I'm just saying that the point
Sure,
of
Karen.
using
You know
a
what? Whatever. Let's
spell-
just drop this, okay? Let's just drop this.
Can I get my light back?
Oh, sorry.
For now, we should
See the
try and
dark.
figure out how to get rid of those blood circles.
Do they really matter? Like what are they doing now?
Already have the soul of the brother.
I think you mean the sister.
What do you guys want to do with this place?
First of all,
leave
we
it
should get
alone?
rid of these. Sorry.
What, Carradine?
Just leave it alone. Just what does it matter?
You want to leave it here to be discovered by somebody else?
I mean, I don't care.
Well, if we do leave it, we have to get rid of these blood circles first, at least.
No, the
What do I
brother.
do again?
Not
What?
circles.
What if we collapse the tunnels? We could bury this place. If you guys don't like the intention of this place, we could bury it.
That's reasonable.
Can we
We
take
could
the
also
mirror?
trap. I recommend we take a mirror, and we could also trap people in the back if we wanted to. People are creatures, living things. If that room is to be correct.
Just to clarify, Riker, sending people to Drakan, or whoever you said, but I'm not good, innocent people who lived in a poor desert town.
My problem is with
Murderers.
not knowing where the soul is going to go. Ascendus wants to know where the soul is going to go. I know where my soul.
Don't know. I could find out.
You don't know where the soul goes after death. Nobody does.
But I can find where the creature is.
The creature, not the soul.
We already clarified that I can find souls.
If they're still on this plane, I would agree with you.
It's any plane. I just don't know where they are in that plane, but I know what plane they're in.
So Klaus, do souls go to another plane, or do they just dissipate into the ether?
Gotta find that out.
There you go.
Can't use the ability until tomorrow.
This is a political debate, which we don't need to have. So,
Someone gonna help me drag this giant magic
I
book
am.
or not?
I'm
Yes,
trying.
thank you, Caradon.
do you
The
want
book
to
weighs
talk-
100 pounds.
Yeah, so we can move it. No problem.
Fuck,
Just-
get in the bag.
Does anybody have like ink and quill?
I do have some ink and parchment.
Or what? Whoa! Oh, I thought
Why
you
don't you
were a
write the
monk.
book?
Why would you write in the magical book of saying things that's happening? Which is kind of not a really useful thing. It just says what's happening to whoever's reading it.
What happens if we close
Exactly.
the book?
Ask the book questions. Write in it. See what happens.
Hmm.
Like Voldemort.
Somebody gonna write in the book? I'm not.
By the way, as each of you say and do your own things, it is chronicled down into the book in extreme detail.
Like this entire time, like the entire time.
As you guys are standing within this close of it, it is doing it then. It has not done it the entire time.
Wait,
I'm gonna
oh
close
shit.
the book.
Like, I immediately rushed out of the room because I just remembered.
No, Puff is already out there.
Oh.
So, the question is everything staying in this book? Like when it's written down, is it staying?
It does vanish after 5 minutes, like Aussie found out.
Yeah.
So this would be good for like a courtroom.
No, it would be good for nothing. It's useless.
Good for-
Can we think of the potential of this?
What potential is there to a book that deletes its own stuff?
It's a book that magically categorizes everything that goes around it. I mean, if not some research put into this, it can remove the 5-minute limit. I mean,
All right, I'm gonna close the
Does he
book.
think he
Would
could do
Caradon
that?
be able to hold the book or carry it somehow?
What is your strength?
13, 16.
Oh yeah, you can definitely carry that.
Sick. I'm just gonna close it and start walking it up the stairs.
Alright.
okay, let's get the hell out of here.
Do we want to get the mirror?
Yes. Somebody grab the mirror.
I am really not strong.
All right,
Well, you overpowered me, so you can do it.
I can get the mirror.
I'll help Riker with the mirror.
Riker,
Don't break my
okay.
mirror, please. I want that mirror.
is this just a giant scroll?
It appears to be just blank parchment for a scroll.
Can I?
We can come back for that.
Yeah, we can come back for that.
Okay, we'll come back. Wait a minute.
You could have tons of paper.
I can
the
still
paper
teleport
is-
out of here, so I could grab this and teleport back to that man's shop.
Can you teleport me? And the book? And you?
That's what I'm carrying. I can't teleport other people.
Can you carry the book and the mirror?
Can you carry the book?
Don't know what qualifies as carrying it.
What is your strength?
8.
I did it.
80 pounds.
Nope.
You have enough strength to carry 120 pounds of stuff.
Oh, so you can barely carry the book.
You can barely carry the book. You will not be able to carry both the book and the mirror. The mirror weighs about 75 pounds.
Well, I
Send the
can
book to
carry.
merchant.
I could. By the way, I'll just be in a building, a random building. So, like, not anywhere that I'm supposed to be.
What random
Just
building?
teleport back into the tavern upstairs.
Nah. We'll just do it the
I
hard
only
way.
have
We'll
one use
carry
of
everything.
teleport, and it's to the magic shop.
Yeah, let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
Just
Okay.
carry the book and the mirror out. Don't break my mirror though.
I'll carry the
We're
mirror.
not gonna. I like to imagine me and Riker like carrying it old-fashioned style, like each on one end.
Yeah, that's the only way you can carry that mirror.
All right,
Oh,
enough
God.
dilly down. Let's get this stuff upstairs.
Alright.
Oh,
Joy.
Let me pull you all upstairs.
I don't like
So
it.
once we get, while we're like walking, I talked to Edward and I asked, do you really think you can use that book and remove the limit?
I honestly have no idea, but I'd really like to try.
Because if you could,
It appears that Holden and Fine have abandoned their post.
Motherfuckers.
of course.
Not really surprised, to be honest.
They were kidnapped.
Hey, is that dead body still there?
I don't believe you guys have done anything with it.
Actually,
Actually, no. So, sorry, it turned into ash, and you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
have looted its stuff. The ash is still there.
Is the ash similar to the ash in my bag?
What was the ash in your bag from?
The drug ash?
Oh no,
is this a kitchen?
that is a kitchen.
Oh, Ascendus, you're here. We have great news for you.
Why are you carrying a mirror and a book? Why is
I
that
like to
book so
write down.
big?
And then
Long
see
story short,
I-
magic.
Right.
So did we break the containment room?
Yes.
I'm opening that to if you want to allow not to work, Riker. I'll let
That's
you
fine.
decide that.
No, I mean I'm saying like we could have just Cross said we could have just kicked it open and like cleared it, so that's fine.
I
I'm fine
definitely
with
got
that.
scratched up.
Yeah, so that's fine. It's broken. That's fine. Knock doesn't make sense, but
Whoa.
removing it away.
You could, if you want. I'm fine with you. We can go retrieve the, this is telepathically, by the way. We can go retrieve the scrolls, and you can set up that ritual elsewhere for evil people. Maybe in a jail, or death row, or a weird cult thing that I
Honestly-
imagine you setting up in your future.
Honestly, I am not evil. But
Yeah.
Sacrifice an
Only-
innocent
So-
woman's soul to a dragon demon thing. So,
it's not a demon. It's a god.
I want to clarify something. Did you actually go through with that?
No.
Go through with what?
Sending Hosel off to Drakon.
No, we didn't
No,
want to do
when I was starting it, they kicked the room so that it released her soul.
Okay. Just clarifying that.
Yeah.
Alright.
This would be a good talk for a theist. I am somebody that
Theist?
wanted power, and I was granted power. But nobody knows what's going to happen after death. I like.
Isn't this a lovely opportunity to find out?
Go ahead. Try to find
Well, I
out.
can't do it right now. I'm kind of out of that resource. We have to wait. We have to wait. Okay.
Ascendus looks at the group. So, did you
Free
manage
your
to find
sister's
Hosel? soul? Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Yes, we found what was keeping it in place and released her.
Well, he looks to Riker. I guess we have a deal then.
Unfortunately, I don't know where her soul has gone, but I can help you know where your soul is.
Yeah. Let's
I
do
open my
that.
arms to Ascendus for a hug.
He looks at you uneasily and hugs you. Uneasily.
I would be your short elven shoulder to cry on. Don't mess up the hair. Don't mess up the hair. I put it back. From me, no. It's a very warm hug.
So I look
I'm
at
joy
Ascendus-
right now, so.
I look at it.
Riker, you are cutting up.
Send you ready.
Is he cutting up anybody else?
Who?
Is he what?
No.
Alex, you are cutting up a lot for me. And now I can hear you again.
Did I?
Wait, no, there you go again. It's gone.
Okay, everyone's starting to cut off a bit for me.
Awesome.
I can hear
So,
everybody
let me try
except
which
for
one.
Alex fine.
Can you hear me properly now?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
So I
All
tell
right.
Ascendus just to meet me at his sister's house when he's ready. And I
Okay.
leave everybody else there. So when I go back to okay.
Oh,
Before he leaves, I want to go over to him.
he looks at you. Did you mean Riker or
okay.
did you mean Ascendus?
Ascendus.
Okay. Ascendus looks at you.
Is there a tailor in this town?
I don't believe so.
Okay, never mind. Edward, that's all I needed to ask him. Since he's no use to me, I'm gonna take the mirror and put it in my room, and then cover it with something, and start with the ritual for my hammer, and I'll summon all my stuff to my room,
Oh my god, wait, we have to.
wherever that is.
Oh, Ossie runs outside.
I'll help you with that.
Why is my computer dying?
Air dimension?
Say that one more time.
The dimension.
Oh, the dimensional
Okay.
linker.
What?
What?
About it?
Oh, I thought my thing keeps cutting out.
Say hi to this lady.
You're doing what now?
Hi.
Oh, she looks at you. She's carrying a cat.
Hello.
Hi, my door seems to be nailed shut.
Yes, we were just about to come undo that. There was a murder, but we resolved the issue.
Get nails out of doors.
Turns out the tavern keeper was an evil necromancy cultist who was killing.
Spread this word around. He was a nice. No, he wasn't a nice man. Was he?
No, I also there was a ghost who tried to kill us. The ghost is dead.
Yeah, it began dead.
You know that ghosts don't stay dead for long, right?
Oh god.
Then there is a problem. You guys should we should probably alert people that there is a wild ghost on the loose.
Might be in the
I'm
mirror
s-
though.
It could have gone into the mirror. That is true, but I doubt it would.
Who currently has the Loja book?
I think we probably just left it in the hallway.
Okay.
Which would be like right by me. Why?
Is it currently opened or is it closed?
Nah, it should still be closed.
Alright.
Unless somebody opened it.
You hear it shuffling.
I'm gonna move it and put it like right beside the mirror.
You
And,
should be able to move both of those.
Well, I can't move it both at the same time. Oh, you mean
The
Oh,
book
you
and the
mean
mirror,
that.
you should be able to
Okay.
move them.
sweet? Where is my room? Ugh, so difficult to move all of these things. Yeah. What
Right,
else
so,
is there?
Edward, how do we get nails out the door?
Don't you have a hammer?
I had the hammer.
I have a liar. Nails, I say to the nails. Please remove yourself.
Nothing happens.
But I didn't make the persuasion check.
I'm gonna go get the hammer.
You're not persuading nails.
That won't work. Hello, lady. How are you? Would you like an origami swan?
Sure. That would be nice.
Okay, have an origami swan. I hand it over.
Lovely.
Hey, Caradon, do you have a hammer?
Here's an origami cat. She throws an origami cat at you. You have no clue where it came from.
Love it.
I mean, yes, I have a hammer.
Move nails as well.
I mean,
Claw hammer, that's what it is.
yeah, I guess so, but
Yeah, can I borrow that for a bit? We need to get the nails off the doors.
sure. I'll hand her my my war hammer.
I'm immediately dropping the floor. It's like I can't carry this, man.
I'll come with you. does it
Nails.
does it have the claw on the end of it?
It does not. It is a warhammer.
Guess do you have a crowbar that would work as well?
Bruh, I've got enough.
Hello? Hello? Hi. Discord died on me.
Maybe we just tried tearing off the board.
Who's told you?
It's still dying on me.
What's dying on you?
Discord, it's good now. Okay.
Nails, listen here. You're going to remove yourself from that door, and I will give you a nice sand bath.
Huh.
So I hand carried down a crowbar and a hammer.
Why do I need the hammer?
To remove nails.
And why do I need the crowbar?
To also remove nails.
Well, it seems redundant, but whatever. Now I don't know where they are.
We're still right where we were.
At the hotel? Or the tavern?
Yeah, right outside.
Oh,
Pulling across from you.
To the north.
oh. Oh, okay.
So there, I'm doing nails. I want to look for Melvin's notes.
You were doing what with Melvin's notes?
I just want to look over them while I wait for Asyngus.
Alright,
I just want to read I just want to read them all and make sure that I have the knowledge for the future.
Alright, give me an Arcana check to attempt to learn some of the design. Why is my computer fucking up? Okay.
I got an 11.
Alright, looking through, you grasp some of the base concepts. You have the feeling that if you were to encounter something that is similar in design to this, then you would be able to recognize it fairly quickly. However, a lot of the final details are completely lost upon you.
Okay. So once I know everything I can, I pretty much just crumple them up and throw them in the corner. Is there anything valuable at all?
Other than the knowledge of the ritual, the research notes for it, no, there was nothing valuable on that table.
Okay. So then I, after scrunching it all up, I just prepare and wait for Ascendus. And then I guess everybody else is doing fucking doornails.
Yes. So, who is actually removing the nails?
I believe it's me and Nazi doing that.
Alright, I need strength checks from the two of you.
Very strong.
I assume we have advantage since we have the correct tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take the crowbar, you take the hammer.
Alright.
It
General
occurred to
strength?
me that I do not actually have a room within the inn because I refuse to stay there.
Oh,
If I
yeah.
was invited to
That is
bed,
correct.
I
Just
guess
take
I'll
one
just take somebody else's room.
I think you just took Aussie's room.
Oh.
Edward!
So I guess I'll just take Austin's room.
With the strength of 100 men, you easily pull off nails. Aussie, by the time you get one, he has gone 12.
Listen, we both know that I'm not meant for physical labor.
Yeah.
Neither am I, and look at me go!
He says as he pulls off another 5 nails.
Nice.
That then, I'm going to talk to the people at the docks, because they are probably still awake.
I mean, it's like 4
Also, there's that magic shop guy.
It is like
I
4
start doing
a.m.
it faster with use my mage hand to get even more nails out for the crowbar.
Alright, as you are doing that, Riker, Ascendus does walk in. He looks at where the body once was. What? Where is she?
I
What
don't
do you
know,
mean?
we didn't move her.
Didn't Ascendus clean it up?
No.
I thought Ascendus and someone else was cleaning it up earlier. Last game, 2 games ago.
No.
No, we left it because you guys got into a fight and we didn't do anything with it.
The last I remember is that I covered the body with a blanket.
The
Check to see if
blanket
there's a
is still
blanket.
there.
It's
It
just-
seems to have been moved aside.
I'm almost certain that. Okay, so I look at Ascendus
Out
and
of
say,
game,
"You didn't move the body?"
Fine ate the body. In game, you guys do not know that.
Fine ate the
What?
body?
Yes, that was something that was said 2 sessions ago.
What?
Oh
okay,
my
so
God.
I look at Ascendus and I say, "Do you know what happened to the body?"
No, He looks a little worried. Don't.
I'm sure one of my friends, and I like look nonchalant, and I have buried her. I will make sure to check with them.
Alright, so... For this to go through, what am I supposed to do?
Well, you have 2 choices. Do you want the power of a god of water, or the power of a god of dragons?
Well, what kind of afterlife does that mean for me for each?
What do I know of the god of water?
The god of water is a very calm god. They often, deity, they oversee the, travel of sailors. They, care for a lot of the water life. Whenever a soul is given to them, they are reborn in some kind of aquatic form and released into the sea. Drakan, he takes the souls and shapes them into that of dragons.
And it's in the plane of pride, right?
It is the... Let me look at that real quick. Because I have 50... Like, I have so many pages of notes. So many.
Ooh.
Right.
Awkward. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
There we go. Freaking...
Now,
So,
Yeah, it's Plane of Pride. Sorry.
One other question I had was my patrons. They're not. Are they actually like just gods that aren't normally?
They are considered deities, not full-on gods. They are effectively the complete and utter god of their own individual planes. However, they are almost a... Them and their plane, there is a hard line of distinction between them. They often act as one another. The plane is simply just... Well, the being itself of Draken is just an extension of the plane of Pride.
Okay, so basically, it's the plane that it's just a like representation of a form.
Yes.
But gods are like creatures that can move between the planes and like control many other things.
Yes.
Okay. So I tell him this, and I say, one will give you the power of dragons, and you'll be reborn as a dragon. One will give you the power of the oceans, and you will be born as a creature of the ocean.
Do I want to fly around with wings and breathe fire, or do I want to become a fish?
You don't have to just use fire, my friends, and you don't have to just be a fish. You know the creature that destroyed the city of Cloth?
Yes, the tentacled.
I have much inkling that that was a creature of Draken, the dragon deity, the plane of pride.
Did you just tell him that one of the things he might be selling is and serving just like slaughtered an entire city full of innocent people?
And destroyed his own.
Is the power that you might get, my friend.
I need to roll me a persuasion check because you did just talk about the thing that destroyed his home.
I mean,
It's going to be a low DC, but it's still okay. Yeah. Well,
I'm telling him how powerful he can get. I'm telling him how much power there is in this, in the next life.
I wish to be born into the sea. My life has been on the port, and I've made many ships. I enjoyed the waves and the slow bobbing of the city.
Then we will have to finish the rites. I focus my power, my eldritch power, into Ascendus, and I try to call forth the being again.
As his eyes close and three open, each representative of a different deity, they look upon you.
What can I do to properly sign a pact? Obviously, I haven't done this, so I need to know what you need to take a soul.
The eyes look deeply into yours. Visions of ruins made of blood scattered all about the room. You need Ascendus's blood to make these ruins. It will take about 2 hours.
I need Ascendus as what? I'm sorry, you cut out.
You need Ascendus's blood to form these ruins.
Okay, so he's signing himself in his blood. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It is enough blood that is needed that will completely cover the room. If you take it all at once, there is a concern of he might bleed out.
Is that really the only way to sign over the pact? You're basically trying to make him into a hireling? Like a warlock hireling?
Yes. There's warlocks are pretty metal shit.
Okay. So, once I get this image, so I have the exact knowledge that I need then, right?
Right.
Okay. So I say, thank you. You will be getting a pact soon.
The three eyes closed and his two normal brown eyes open.
I say, Ascendus,
Yes.
it's going to be painful. But once you finish with the pain, you will have power beyond your highest reckoning. So, what I do is I pass over a bag, a small bag of like herbs or whatever, like some drugs, basically. I don't know what form the Asusu comes in.
It's a powder-like substance, much like cocaine.
Okay. So I pass over Asusu and I say, you will want to take this. This will give you more vitality. It'll increase your ability for pain and ability for death.
He nods and says, yes, I've taken a lot of this back in my day.
Then you should be well versed in it.
He takes a piece of cloth, rolls it up, and snorts the wine of it.
Oh god. Okay, so
He does not need to be healed now because that does give him enough temporary health to not have to worry about that.
exactly, that's my thought. Okay, cool. So I look at him and I summon my shadow blade. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what form it's in, but like I thought, like summoning it as a dagger now instead. And I say, I will cut runes into the walls, into the floor, and into the ceiling. And when I'm done, you need to fill them with your blood.
How you gonna fill a rune on the ceiling?
He nods, and the process begins. Despite how much he has bled throughout this, he does not seem to flinch as each cut is made. He calmly smears his blood upon the runes, and once this has been completed, you know that all he needs to do is stand in the center of the room, and it will be done.
Ascendus, when we're done here, you will have power beyond your wildest dreams. Stand in the center of the room.
He nods and stands in the center. The runes on the walls and floors and ceiling all begin to whoop and move, crawling towards his feet. They begin crawling up his skin, forming strange tattoos. For a moment they sear into him. He lets out a scream that is heard across the town. And then the runes are gone. He collapses upon the ground. Still alive, but needing some rest. The carved-in runes on the walls, floors, and ceiling are completely gone.
I lifted up his body and I lay him in his sister's bed, and I start cleaning up the room. Anything else like was left from his sister or whatever, and I just clean up everything I can, and then I leave. And then, yeah, everybody else.
How long did that take?
It takes 2 hours. It's just, yeah, we're covering you guys now.
Can I get a question in real quick? Do I have to take a full hour to unbond and then another full hour to rebond with something, or does it?
No, it's only 1 hour. You bond with something new, and you unbond with something old.
Okay, so I got an hour before he finishes.
Yeah.